Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. A holistic approach to health. Why am I ill? And whenever I've been ill, I've realized that it's because of certain things which I've allowed into my thought space. A lot of the times, it's not just about what we're eating, it's also about what we're thinking. Our mental state is affecting our physical state. And a lot of our diseases are psychosomatic. And for me, I've always had this interest in health and to realize, okay, what makes us balanced? And I've realized essentially that a lot of the diseases we have, because dis-ease means to be in dis-ease, to be in discomfort. So we have to ask ourselves, is disease a learned behavior? Are many of us, are we ill because there are benefits with being ill? People will take care of you, you can get a day off work and all of these things. And also, being ill, does it have to do with our mental state? And for me, yes, it has everything to do with what we're thinking and feeling, because essentially our attitude is producing a chemical in the brain. And I've always realized that there's something deeper than just the foods we eat, which is causing our health in our body. Sometimes people are eating all kinds of so-called unhealthy foods, but at the same time, they have this radiant shine about them. Some people are vegans like myself, and they just have this energy which is repulsive. So what's going on? And it just made me realize the hidden energetics behind disease, and essentially to realize that there are so many factors at play here. And in Western medicine, it is allopathic, so therefore it only treats the symptoms of a disease. And a lot of ancient medicines, a lot of ancient medical practices were naturopathic. So basically they were about finding the underlying causes of the disease. And a lot of times it stemmed from the psychology of a person. It stemmed from the mental state of a person. That was the most important. And for me, that's how I see it. A lot of the time when we talk about what is causing so much imbalance, I feel even on my journey, it's because I've bitten a bit more than I can chew. I have to be real with myself, and I have to say, okay, yes, I need to eat the best optimum foods. I need to eat food with enzymes, with phytonutrients, with copper, with zinc, with all of these things. But at the same time, I also need to realize that I'm also eating through my eyes. I'm also eating through my eyes. What am I watching? A lot of us, we watch so many scary films. We watch people getting killed in the cinema. All of this is being eaten into our brain, producing a certain chemical. What about through our ears? What music are we listening to? What vibrations are we allowing into our heart space? So for me, I realize that when we talk of a holistic approach to health, essentially we have to look at all of these areas and realize that even our lifestyles, many of them are toxic. So for me, essentially, I like to look at all of these things being relative, and they're all contributing factors to our state of well-being. But essentially, for me, about when I look at how I can reach a more heightened state of awareness, a more balanced state of being, a homeostasis, I realize it's about, like the three monkeys, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Essentially, nothing is good or bad in creation, but essentially, when we talk about the body, essentially, for me, it's about being in a neutral space. And for me, that's how I see it. But a holistic approach to health, for me, it's about becoming a transformer, becoming an alchemist, and using what's so-called negative and turning it into something neutral. Just like using something positive and turning it into something neutral. That perfect balance. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. No time for sneezes and coughs. We've got strong immune systems. Infinite waters, diving deep. Peace.